So, welcome to our very first episode of Smoking Barrels. My name is George.
My name is Carlos.
And we are cousins. And we decided to start this channel just, a little informative, just straight talk, give you guys our opinion about certain cigars, about certain liquors, scotches, and rums.
This is the first one. So, the intro is a little longer than usual before we get into the cigars. We're trying to introduce ourselves. Basically what we're trying to do here is make an enjoyable experience, not only trying out new cigars or new alcohol. That's what we like. We like cigars, alcohol. And we want to bring you guys along for the journey. So if you're watching us on a long road trip, this is a great, put it on Bluetooth and listen to us. Subscribe. We're trying to grow the channel, and this is our first one. So
yeah,
what do you think? We get to it?
Yeah, definitely don't drive and watch us. Just listen to us.
Yeah, listen to us. Listen to us, or be the passenger and watch us.
That's it. That's it. So let's get into it. What do we have here today?
So today we got the Botran Roaju Rum. I've tried it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was going to be a great pairing with a cigar. And my cousin George talked to me about the Rocky Patel. Tell him a little bit about the cigar.
It's a 30th anniversary cigar. It's actually one of their newest cigars to celebrate, their legacy. So it's from what I've heard, it's actually a very good stick. It's a very good stick. Rocky Patel, I saw he was interviewed about it, and he said it was probably one of his greatest cigars. So I know that you don't do very strong cigars, but it actually one of the biggest things about cigars for me, right, is number one is I don't do a lot of very spicy cigars. I don't mind it, but I know sometimes when you first light up the cigar, it could be a little spicy, but then it kind of mellows out. I don't find that with these cigars, specifically the Rocky Patel 30th anniversary. It's a pretty smooth smoke. And the second thing about cigars that I look for is the pull, right? If it has a very hard pull, I'm not a big fan of those cigars, right? I like it.
But sometimes you get good cigars, and you'll get one in the bunch that has like a bad pull.
That is true.
Happens.
That's true.
So
if I smoke a cigar for the first time and it has a hard pull, I'll try it again. Because like you say, I might have gotten the bad one in the bunch, right?
Yeah.
So definitely super excited about smoking. I smoked it when it first came out, so I haven't smoked it again. So this will be like the first time for me, as well.
Okay. I like that. I tried it before, but this is my first time.
I've
heard that before. This is my first time. Okay. So, a little bit about myself, I'm not a professional when it comes to smoking cigars, but I do know the cigars that I like. And looking at this Rocky Patel already just off the bat, I don't think I would choose this one. I don't want to say afraid, but the dark wrappers, and maybe you're like this, it kind of intimidates me, The dark wrapper, I've had bad experiences, and a bad experience with a cigar, you always remember those. So this is going to be interesting. He says it's mild to medium.
Well,
because this thing looks.
So I've done this.
This is how you start the year right here. This is a punch right here.
So I've actually given dark cigars to friends and other family members that don't usually smoke, dark wrapper cigars, including I think once I gave you one.
Yeah.
And it was a dark wrapper.
It was a Rocky.
It was a Rocky, yeah. So, and I think that you liked it.
I did like it. That's why I've grown into trusting you with the dark cigars.
Don't be deceived by a cigar that you might like, which you're afraid of smoking because it has a dark wrapper. Try it out. Even if you see a cigar with a dark wrapper, try it out, because the fillings are obviously different. It's got different blends in there, which are not going to make it as harsh, or strong, right? Yeah. So
I'm guessing that's going to be the case with this, and I hope so, because Cause I haven't had lunch.
Listen,
That's
man.
not a good
If you see a
combination,
light
but hey.
blue, if you see a light blue wrapper on it, it's good.
You're normally in the clear, right? You're normally gonna enjoy a very nice cigar.
You're in the clear. So I don't know if maybe you want to pull it up.
Yeah,
you
I'll
know, a
throw
little
some
closer.
B-roll shots of
Yeah.
what we're looking at right here.
Excellent. So
if you've never tried it, we'll let you know. I definitely will tell you, try it or don't try it. But let's get to it, Cuzzo. Let's start blowing some smoke.
Before we,
What do you think? We
yeah,
start?
absolutely, man.
Alright,
You know
let's
what?
go.
I think we should serve a little bit of this Botran,
You're right. Let's get
you know, as we're lighting these
get this on.
drinks up. You know, maybe we should drink some of the water that's in there. We've been out here for a little bit setting up, and so
Yeah.
the ice, you know, it's melted a little bit, but it's all right.
Cut us a little slack, you know. This is the first time, first day out here. It's hard to line it up, man. It's hard.
We promise it's gonna get
Between-
better.
between the kids, the wife, this, that.
But you know
But
what?
you know what I like about not just the podcast that we're starting here, because the podcast is gonna make us get together more often, smoke more,
That's it.
learn more as we go, do the research that we got to do. But just cigars in general, man, it forces you to sit down with a friend, or even by yourself, clear your mind
Mhm.
for at least 30 minutes, and I think that's the best part.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you add a little good rum to it. Then
Absolutely, man. You know, I gotta agree.
Can't
You
beat
know,
it.
the times that I have sat down and smoked a cigar with somebody, whether
is that the best sound in the world or what?
a little squeak, squeak, squeak. So today's a Rocky day. Obviously, you know, we're celebrating Rocky Patel's 30th anniversary.
Hopefully it's not a rocky
Cigars,
start.
lighting it up with a nice Rocky Patel lighter that we got here. I actually picked this up at so Rocky Patel out in Naples has a cigar lounge called Burn. If you've never been there, check it out. Great place, great music. So you definitely have a good time over there. So if you're going at night, you know, for nightlife, they usually have a DJ or a band playing in there. Again, to Naples, Florida. How's that stick?
It's very good.
I see you already took. You didn't even wait for me.
Cuzzo, we'll be here for 3 days.
All right. So definitely excited about having this stick again.
Definitely has good taste. You know, it's not It's interesting. I would have thought it was more overpowering, but it's not.
It's not at all. At all.
Actually, it starts off very smooth. I'm the type that if I don't have a drink in my hand, cigars sometimes make me want to spit, and it's not for anything. It just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it brings a lot of flavor to my mouth, and I get a lot of saliva. I don't know. I get that feeling, but I don't get that feeling with this one. Does have a little bit of a spice at the end.
Well, considering, so yesterday I smoked another cigar, not a Rocky, but definitely one of my favorite cigars that I like to smoke. And compared to this one, you know, yesterday when I lit up that cigar, the spiciness that came out of that thing.
Yeah, you like that? No, right?
No,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
thought I heard you say
I
that you
don't.
weren't
Again,
fan of
I don't mind it at first because I know eventually it's just gonna phase out. You know, usually a lot of times what I've noticed is that you'll light up a cigar and you'll have a lot of that spiciness come through. You know, where it'll burn your tongue, man.
You
You
feel
know,
a little
it's
spice on your lip.
Yeah, you know. But it, you know, it goes away. But with this cigar in particular, you know, I don't even taste any spiciness on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. It's very smooth.
Very smooth.
Very smooth start. Let's see how it keeps going.
Yeah. So again, you know, don't be scared because of the dark wrapper.
Because of the dark wrapper. But I trust you. I trust your instincts. You've been doing this longer than I have.
Well, I'm not an expert either on this, but
Oh, you went with the straight cut.
I did.
Nice.
I did. So I wanted to get your opinion on the V cut.
No, the pool is great. I
Is
did
it?
a very deep cut. You
Yeah.
see it? But it's pulling great.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that these along
Quality
with,
cigar.
right. I mean,
Quality
it is a
cigar.
quality cigar. You know what I mean? And I mean when these are getting rolled, you know, they go through
quality control and
nice, yeah, through a very extensive quality control process where they actually, you know, they test the pools on these before they actually.
do they really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's interesting.
they put it through. They put it through this.
So the old pool test.
Through it's a pool test. Yeah, they basically put the cigar, you know, and it has like a gauge on it or what, I don't know what it's
Like a
called.
vacuum or something?
But yeah, and then the gauge basically tells
Has
them
to
what the
meet
pool is.
certain criteria.
So if it doesn't meet that criteria, obviously, you know, the cigar gets pulled.
I wonder where those go. Where do those cigars go?
They probably just
we might have to find out where those
they
go.
might just change the label on it.
Hey, you might be right.
Yeah, or they'll sell those unbranded.
Like as Fumas, or
Yeah.
if they're not super bad pool, then yeah, they might just put them unlabeled as a.
Unlabeled.
You've heard of Fumas Packs, right?
Yeah, I heard of them.
So Fumas Packs are, if you, let's say you really like, I don't know if they do it with this cigar specifically, but let's just say this cigar. You really enjoy this cigar, you know, if you were to buy it in a box, it costs a certain amount of money, right? Because it has a nice box, it has nice labels, has nice wrappers, they're all individually wrapped. The Fumas Packs are for everyday smokers who don't care about the label, don't care about the box, don't care about the wrapper, they just care about the cigar. So that what they'll do is they'll put like 20 of them in a bunch, cellophane, they put one big giant label on it so you know what it is, and you're smoking a, what is this, 30th Anniversary Rocky Patel, but it has no labels, and you get it at a cheaper price because you're not paying for the box and all that. Now, not every cigar has that, because some of them they keep, you know, classic with their box and whatnot. But
Yeah.
it's cool. I didn't really know that until not too long ago.
Yeah.
How's the rum?
So I wanted to get into that now, right? So we talked a little bit about the cigar. Let's talk about the rum, right? I'm not a big rum guy. My cousin is, you know. So man, you know, I just took a sip out of that thing. I'm talking about spiciness with this, dude. That thing, the first taste I got out of that was jalapenos.
Was it really?
You didn't taste that?
I don't
You
taste
don't
that at all.
You don't taste. I don't know if it's maybe because of the blend of the cigar with that, but the first.
That's not good for you. That's not a good start.
And it's not that it's spicy. It's not that it's spicy. It's just I felt
Easy.
like a jalapeno taste. It's not bad. I'm more of a whiskey bourbon type of guy. You know, I like
don't
my
get
old
jalapeno.
fashioned. You don't get that?
I don't get spice at all.
Well, I didn't get spicy. I just got that taste,
Like
like a jalapeno type taste.
like the spiciness of the jalapeno, not so much the spice, but the heat.
Like the taste, like a jalapeno taste.
I don't
It
taste
could be. It could be that, you know, it was the cigar, along with the.
So let's go into this bottle a little bit. So this is a Botran Roaju, right, with the acento on the U. It's a rum from Guatemala, and it is barreled in wine barrels from Spain. I wonder how long they put it. It doesn't really say. 40% alcohol. A lot of it is in Spanish.
Is that a Mexican? Oh, it's Guatemalan.
Guatemalan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, did you buy that bottle overseas, or did you buy that here in the
No,
States?
I bought it here. Bought it here in the
did?
States.
Okay.
Good old Big Daddies. We're not affiliated with them, but.
But if you guys want to sponsor our channel, hey, that'll be
Hey,
great.
talking about sponsorships, right? So we're getting started here, right? We're kind of new to the whole thing, but I do want to say a big thank you to Backdrops Miami for hooking us up with the backdrops, kind of setting us up a little bit to make our first podcast video. I think looking pretty good.
Yeah,
I think in the future we'll try to spicy it up a little bit, maybe with our own brand and stuff. But hey, as a day one, thank you to Backdrops Miami. They are your #1 solution for backdrops if you have parties and whatnot in the South Florida area. So check them out. I think they have an Instagram and stuff. Follow them. Backdrops Miami.
Yep.
And they don't know I'm doing this, but I just thought, you know what?
They did a great job. Absolutely.
They did a nice job. So
you know,
this is all. Look, this is all fabric. Looks like barrels. Really good. Really nice of them. So I'm like at the middle of the cigar. I think it's kind of stayed pretty.
it's very consistent.
Mm-hmm.
It's very
I was gonna
consistent.
say, mine's been turning off a little bit.
It could be that it's.
Well, we've been talking a lot, but It turn you off a little bit.
It could be that it's just more humid than normal. You know, humidity on it is high, which that kind of causes the cigar to turn off. You know, technically, you're supposed to take a puff, you know, out of your cigar. Technically,
Is this legit? Like,
yeah. Well,
this?
no, this is research. Yeah, I mean, you guys can look it up.
Is this George's research?
No,
or is this
no.
legit?
This is like legit research. George's research. Technically, you're supposed to take a puff out of your cigar every 45 to 60 seconds.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know, depending on the cigar, you know, it's going to determine how long that cigar is going to last you. We don't do that. You know, we could be here talking for, 2-3 minutes, and then take a puff out of the cigar, which that's what makes it a lot more enjoyable. I mean, at least for me. I don't want to be, we have a friend in common who will literally, you'll sit here and light up the exact same cigar
And be done with it?
and be done with it within, 25, 30 minutes while you still have another half hour left.
You know what's funny? I've been that guy.
Yeah.
I've been that guy. I've caught myself just zipping through the cigar.
But is there a reason why you do that?
I don't know. And I've caught myself and I've had to put it down.
I mean, if I have another cigar here and I want to get to that thing, I'm going to smoke that.
Yes, but that's not my case because I'm like a one cigar a day kind of guy.
Yeah.
And I don't smoke every day. I'm just saying, like, if I light up a cigar, that's probably going to be my cigar for the day. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'll move on to, like, different alcohols and stuff like that. But I've been that guy. And I've caught myself in a group of guys, everybody chit-chatting, and I'm down to, like, a third of the cigar. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying the moment, right? I'm
Yeah.
enjoying the moment. But I have caught myself, like, I'm zipping through this thing. But I have noticed that when I do that, I get a stronger, like, I don't know if it's a nicotine buzz or
Yeah.
cigar buzz. Let's call it a cigar buzz.
Mm-hmm.
I do notice a cigar buzz. And it's normally the buzz that makes me realize, like, okay, slow down. I'm really curious to see how it gets to the 1/3. I've noticed a lot of, like, when I get down to a third of the cigar, it completely changes profile.
Usually.
Have you noticed that?
Usually, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was just me.
So
I
right.
feel like sometimes they get very strong.
Yeah.
They become unenjoyable.
So, I mean, so far for me, it's been pretty consistent.
This one's been consistent.
Yeah, I haven't.
It
had any.
hasn't changed on.
Yeah.
Hasn't changed yet. Rest in peace to my dad. My dad was always, he taught me something that to this day I try to live by. It's the gift of living is giving. And I've
Yeah.
always, he's always said that, and I've always thought about that, and I've, somebody comes over to my house, I wanna give you cigars.
Yeah.
I wanna treat you to a nice bottle of
Yeah.
whiskey or rum or,
Yeah.
and it's something so small, right? Something so, but I like that. I like hosting. I like giving you.
Yeah.
I like giving and watching you enjoy something.
Yeah.
And it's not just you; it's everybody,
Right.
right?
Right.
So my dad taught me that, and to
Yeah.
this day I do it.
Well, listen, your dad was like a second dad to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he taught me a lot of that too. So I'm very grateful for those life lessons, and I always remember that. When I was going through a hard time, or I had a question about something, or I always called your dad, and your dad was always giving me that good advice. So that is definitely a good lesson that was taught to both of us.
Yeah.
By your dad.
Yeah, you're the same way.
And I'm a giver, just like you. I like to give gifts to people and have them enjoy it.
Watch
and
the enjoyment, the joy
see
in their
that
eyes.
joy in their face,
Yeah.
right? So that's
Special.
definitely
Yeah,
awesome, man.
It's
Yeah.
good. I'm coming to the end of it. Look,
Yep.
And-
me
and,
too.
honestly,
It's been a
this
great
cigar has been a great smoke.
Yeah, absolutely.
How was it the second time around? This is my first.
Man, honestly, I couldn't even. If you asked me before smoking this one how I liked it, I would have told you I liked it. But now that I'm smoking it here with you, it's even better. Not only because it's just a great cigar, but it's great company.
Yeah,
Right?
I appreciate that, Carlos. Here, cheers.
All right, cheers, man.
How is it now where it's a little neat?
No, it definitely I don't taste that jalapeno anymore. Definitely very, very, very good.
Great drinks, great cigar,
Yeah.
great company. The I think this kind of brings an end to the segment today.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I really enjoyed this
we
cigar.
we definitely
Great first cigar for our first podcast.
right.
Man, I'm really happy with the way this came out.
Yeah, me too. Because hey, I appreciate you. And guys, once again, if you really enjoyed this video, even if you didn't,
I think they will. I think they will.
I think so.
It's a lot of talking. We did a lot of talking.
Yeah,
but
hit the subscribe button. Give us a follow. Share with your friends, and if you give us a thumbs up, we really do appreciate that.
And like you said, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, hit the bell. We're gonna enjoy the rest of this, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.
We'll catch you on the next video.
All right, guys, take care.
That was awesome.
That was.